Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Is anybody out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get started in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds. We're gonna watch the COMEX day trading session. We're gonna see the Shanghai Futures Exchange open up. We're gonna see the stock market open up. Silver hit $100 an ounce overnight in China. Will it hit 100 today in the USA? We're gonna cover the breaking gold and silver news, answer all your questions, help you read the tea leaves in just 9 minutes and 15 seconds here. Also, John tried to get John soup and Ann Daly tried to get soup and he did not get soup. How many crustaceans in chat need soup? Say, I need soup right now. Smash a like. Let's go. 9 minutes away. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 56 seconds. Who's ready? Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me this morning? I'll put a link in chat. We're going to be live here in just 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums. Every stamp on my page, another drop in the way. Silver stackers answer the call. Voices rise like a tidal wall. From Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums. Every stamp on my page, another drop in the way. From Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes and 9 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. The market open. Oli tried to get John soup and it wasn't successful. Is John going to get soup this morning? We're going to find out in just 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Smash the like button, buckle up, grab a coffee. Let's do this.
Jewels and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 4 minutes and 5 seconds, breaking it all down. We're going to watch the COMEX, Shanghai, the stock market open. Lots of breaking gold and silver news. Smash the like button if you're ready. No soup for John so far this morning, but something tells me it's coming like a freight train.
We're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International, stack 'em that mill. So hit that sub,
Hit that sub.
riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 3 minutes and 15 seconds away from breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch all the markets open up this morning. Silver broke $100 an ounce in Shanghai, almost shattered 90 in the USA. What's going to happen this morning? We're going to find out in 3 minutes.
Join the quest, riches await. You're the best international stacker.
Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me this morning?
Gold, where you belong. Chasing that mill.
Who's ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 2 minutes and 30 seconds, breaking it all down. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session open, Shanghai open stock market, answer your questions, help you read the tea leaves, breaking gold and silver news. Smash the like, share the stream. Oh, I got to put the tweet out. I forgot. Hold up.
Are up, the beat we chase, treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day.
Get your claws up.
Silver is the key.
Let's go.
Dance with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 1 minute and 45 seconds. Smash the like button. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gall? We're the crew, the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't be late. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key.
Let's go.
Dance with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 1 minute warning. I'm trying to get the tweet out. Oh my goodness.
Tidal rhythms in the sand. Shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played.
Let's go.
Your claws up.
Which intro do you guys want? Little kid or old school? What do you want?
He's our guy.
What do you got?
Silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
I got the tweet out. I got it out. Oh my goodness.
One stacker on a journey.
Oh my
Find
goodness.
silver. International stacker.
One stacker on a journey.
To find
Silver.
International Stacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. What's up? The name's International Stacker coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And boy, oh boy, is today going to be a wild stream. We are at 69,037 subscribers. That means only 63 more subscribers until the next big show. And some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at the big show that Silver put on last night. We hit a high last night. Well, first off, we hit a high in New York last night of $89.38 during yesterday's trading session. Last night, we hit a high of $88.45. We hit a low of $86.28, and we are currently on a red candle, although we're finishing up a DTB formation here. Right now, we just broke back over $87 an ounce, and this might be shaping up for a very interesting open. Remember, the COMEX is trading right now. It started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to continue. But right now, in just about 3 minutes from now, it's going to be taking back over in the United States, in New York, and Chicago, and it might get interesting real fast. Silver futures is sitting at right at $87.43, so we're in contango, but we're going to keep an eye out for possible backwardation coming out of this DTB, the devil's tea bag. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, gold overnight as well. It hit a low of $4,668.80. It hit a high of $4,719.05. Currently trading on a red candle back over that magical 4,700 mark, ladies and gentlemen, at 47.04. Gold to silver ratio got as low last night of 52.64 to 1. 52.64 to 1. It's currently sitting right at 54.05 to 1. Now, the big La Bamba, what I'm really excited about seeing what's going to happen this morning is the Shanghai Futures Exchange. It hit a high yesterday of $100.96, so just 4 cents off of that 101 mark. Last night, it hit a high of 102. It hit a low of 97.31, and it closed on a green candle of 97.94. So we're going to be watching this puppy here open up in not the too distant future. And at that time, I'm going to ask you guys if it's going up, if it's going down, if it's team green or team red. And we got just a minute and 45 until this market takes over the United States, so we're going to keep watching that. I got a bunch of breaking gold and silver news to cover with you guys this morning. We're going to do all that, but I wanted to shout out a bunch of people tried to get John Soup before we were even live. John Gordon tried to get John Soup, and Daily twice. Okie Stacker tried. Oli Stacker tried. But still, ladies and gentlemen, no soup for John.
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
Thank you so much for trying, and John's going to get a soup, I'm telling you. Keep your bowl ready, John. And Solomon chat saying, Kitco News, Pierre Sandi's new target for gold is 17,500. Wow, I'll have to look into that. Littlefoot Silver Stacker says, do you think we're possibly in a bubble with prices being up $15 in the last 10 to 12 days? No, I think we're in true price discovery mode. There's been a lot of negativity in the Middle East, and that has, at least for the last 2 months, been negative to the prices for gold and silver, but it seems like we're actually starting to see it push through that. So let's sit back, relax, see what happens. But no, I think we're nowhere close to bubble territory. Did I say Ann Daly? Ann Gaynor. Did I say Ann Daly? Ann Gaynor. Sorry, Ann. I'm sorry, Ann. Gosh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the market is open in the United States. And of course, they hit us with an immediate BRC big red candle down to 86.68. But we're not going to take it, ladies and gentlemen. There's something you all taught me. I learned lots from you guys. And you taught me something that changed the trajectory of the metals market, the baby gator.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Some scientists say that 90% of the time, every time you play that, it could turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. It's science.
It's science.
Okay, we're going to see what happens here. I'm about to go to cover the breaking gold and silver news, but we will be coming right back here to the charts when we enter the danger zone. That's every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is when the big bankers traditionally attack us. That is a danger zone, so we'll be entering that together. And 603AG says, when the Shanghai Futures Exchange silver hit 102 last night, what was XAGUSD trading at during that same moment? Very well, I can tell you. So last night, and it wasn't it wasn't 102, it was nearly a 101. So at exactly 12:15, it hit 196 at 12:15. So we're gonna go here to silver. 1 second. And we're going to go right here to 12:15. Silver was exactly in the US at $89.39-ish cents, something like that. So right there. So it increased. Remember, we've been running about a $10 deficit. Last night it went up to 11. It was 12 for some times. As it appears, the baby gator might have worked, ladies and gentlemen, as we've turned it around and we are now starting to see the formation of a BGC.
It's science.
Okay, I'm going to cover the breaking gold and silver news for you guys, so please keep your questions for right now. Hold them. I won't see them. Then I'll answer them as soon as we're back here to the charts. Thank you so much, Silver Crone, and thank you, Dougster, saying, if you watch the chart at 1 minute intervals instead of 5 minutes, you will see the baby gator much quicker strike. Well, thank you for that, Dougster. Now let's go over here to the breaking gold and silver news, and boy, oh boy, is there a bunch of it. And I put out the tweet super late this morning. I forgot all about it, so if you could go like and retweet that, I'd appreciate it. But a lot of breaking news today, and some of it is not even a lot of gold and silver stackers radar, so to speak. One of those things, the Clarity Act. The Clarity Act just cleared a major hurdle, big implications for gold and silver, whether you like it or not. The Digital Asset Market Clarity Act is advancing rapidly in Congress. This bipartisan bill aims to bring clearer regulatory rules to the U.S. digital asset industry by dividing oversight between the CFTC, like they need anything else to do, the CFTC for decentralized digital commodities, and the SEC for security-like tokens. While this is primarily a cryptocurrency bill, it could also have important implications for precious metals. It may create a clearer regulatory framework for tokenized gold and silver digital tokens backed by physical metal. And guys, I'm just reporting on this. I don't like that. I don't like it necessarily. I don't like it. This might be another tool the bankers use to manipulate it, but I'm just reporting the news of what it can do, okay? It could allow well-structured gold and silver-backed tokens to fall under a digital commodity treatment within the CFTC oversight. It may reduce some of the legal uncertainty that has slowed institutional adoption of tokenized precious metals. It could become a long-term catalyst for easier trading, custody, and broader mainstream exposure to physical-backed gold and silver products. Here's the full breakdown. But here's my question to you. Is this just another vignette, another avenue for manipulation of gold and silver, or is this going to open up gold and silver ownership to the masses without having to worry about storing it physically? What do you guys think in chat right now? I'll tell you what I think. I don't like it. But we got 1,000 people in chat and 204 likes, guys. Please smash that like button. I really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, I've got over 51 ounces of silver, a ton of copper in here, and I mean like really cool copper pieces. And we've got gold in here. Look at that germanium mint gold. And we've got a little side quest here for you. John needs soup, and he wants it now. And so far, this chest is going to go to whoever gets him soup. We've got two 999 silver rounds. We got a no soup for John sticker in here. And Chris Simic popped in the mill, so it's already technically in this box. A 1/10 ounce American Gold Eagle for whoever gets John soup. And people have been trying this morning, but I think we're going to be successful here eventually. Why hasn't the Iranian war pushed gold even higher, some ask? Despite the chaos in the Middle East and the Hormuz tensions, gold has actually pulled back from its recent highs. So is silver. But according to Peter Schiff, who's a big voice in gold and silver, he says that several countries like Turkey, Russia, Gulf states are actually selling gold or lending gold to raise immediate cash for sky-high oil imports. Now remember, guys. Yeah, William Posey saying if you don't hold it, you don't own it. True. Remember, guys, and everyone's like, you know, gold and silver is supposed to be safe haven. They're supposed to explode when there's disaster. That is true, but it's usually like not immediate. Usually what happens immediately in a crisis, traders, countries, governments, whoever, they will sell gold and silver to get immediate emergency liquidity. And then you'll oftentimes see that pop a bit later. Remember in the 1971 oil crisis, it took like 30 to 45 days for gold to actually start working back up. And are we seeing a situation where gold and silver are now starting to finally work back up? Well, several countries, again, like Turkey, Russia, Gulf states, are selling or lending gold to raise immediate liquidity because of sky-high oil prices. Gold was technically overbought after the strong rally. Higher oil prices are temporarily supporting a stronger U.S. dollar. That's the DXY. Bottom line, this is likely a healthy short-term correction. The long-term drivers for gold, massive deficits, inflation, de-dollarization, remain fully intact. That's an article there from Schiff, Peter Schiff. I thought you guys might enjoy seeing that. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I did want to shout out Hero Bullion. They are a sponsor of this channel, and if you want silver at spot, there's no better time than today. You can get 5 premium ounces at spot. Look at high security features. Those are the radial lines. Free shipping, comes in a little satchel, and there are many online bullion companies right now where American Eagles are back over $100 a coin. And look at here, Hero Bullion. Hero Bullion is still in the low 90s with some of them. So check them out, and I appreciate the sponsorship by them. And here's my website, guys. So check out the website here if you want to see breaking gold and silver news. And I was going to go here to the blog and show you this. I put out this article 2 days ago about price floors. I really encourage you guys to go read this one. It talks about price floors, what's coming, how that affects gold and silver, and how that ultimately affects you. But here's more proof the U.S. may be building a silver price floor, ladies and gentlemen. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent just revealed in his meeting with South Korean President Lee Jae-myung, they discussed critical minerals and advancing the U.S.-Korea investment agreement. This is part of a larger strategic realignment, securing domestic and allied supply chains while reducing reliance on China. Silver sits right in the middle of a push with solar, EV, electronics, defense. The quiet accumulation of policy and support is adding up for possible price floors in silver. And Cheryl Clark is asking, how do I gift a membership? If someone could help her out. But Cheryl, in your chat window in the bottom right, you'll see like a dollar sign or a plus sign or something. If you click on that, it should show you. But if someone could help out Cheryl, she's trying to get John soup. Next piece of news here, ladies and gentlemen. Major bond market signal. U.S. 30-year Treasury yield just auctioned at 5.046%. This is the first time it's been above 5% since August of 2007. The Treasury sold $25 billion in 30-year bonds at the highest yield rate in nearly 19 years. What this means, long-term interest rates are rising fast. Markets are pricing in stubborn inflation and massive deficit spending. Higher yields make treasuries more attractive to global investors. Stronger U.S. dollar in the short term, which usually puts negative pressure on gold and silver. But short term, higher rates can cause pain for metals. Stronger dollar, higher opportunity cost. Long term, still very bullish. This is a classic environment where gold and silver shine as inflation hedges and alternatives to bonds. There it is here. The big La Bamba, 5%. It has not happened for quite some time. Okay, next piece of news here. Poor John. We had Okie Stacker reporting. He's in Walt Disney World. He appears to be in, I've been to this place. It's a restaurant that you dine at the space station. Let's turn this up and see what he's reporting live.
I'm on the search for soup. There's no soup for John.
Oh my gosh, no soup for John!
Well, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
And guys, there's so much more news that I'm going to cover like in milliseconds. Ultimate guide, what really moves gold and silver prices. It's here. It's on the website. Go read it. Enjoy it. Shadow war escalates. IRGC operatives tried to infiltrate Kuwait. There's a little island in front of Kuwait. They tried to take it over. That happened. A hot PPI report, inflation dropped. And ladies and gentlemen, we're talking 6%. 6% year over year. That's your money. Well, I should say paper currency. The COMEX did drain a little bit yesterday. We're talking 21,956 ounces. Kevin Warsh officially set to become the next Federal Reserve Chair. He was confirmed. So much more, but I'm going back here to the charts and answering your questions as we are just 4 minutes and 15 seconds from the danger zone. So if you got questions, put them in chat. I'm looking at chat right now. Who's having a good morning this morning? Who's having a great morning? 1,000 people on the stream, 261 likes. That means we're 39 likes from 300. Keep smashing it. Oh, man. Allergies this morning. Wow. What was I going to say? Yeah. Okay. We are just minutes away from the danger zone, and then after that, we're going to be watching Shanghai Futures Exchange open. So let's see. It closed at 97.94. We're currently at 96.87, so we're getting closer back to that $10 premium we've seen. Yesterday expanded to 12 at one point. Woo! Man, allergies. Wow. Woo! I wanted to show you guys here. Now, I did a few updates on these charts. Somebody wanted the DXY and the Shanghai Futures Exchange added to this. TradingView won't let me make that on a public widget. So now we got gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and the gold to silver ratio. If you click each thing here, and if you scroll down a little bit, you can manipulate these with your mouse, and you can drag it. But there's kind of a glitch. You have to go over here and like zoom up a little bit, then you can move the whole thing. But I added this bar here. I added this down here for your pleasure. Now we fixed something on the mobile version of the website. Now when you scroll down, this bar disappears. And that helps you when you're looking at the chart. So we did do that as well. Did a lot of updates to the shop. And we got something on the shop that many of you don't know about. Look at this. This is the Crustacean Nation koozie. It is the War Room edition. Look, War Room. IS on one side, and it's silver like silver. On the other side, the War Room. Underneath is a diamond claw. So that's a brand new. And I'm going to be dropping a lot more products on here for you guys to rock rep the Crustacean Nation as we are just 2 minutes away from the danger zone. Here's your 2-minute warning. And they said, take local honey to fix your allergy. Yeah, I know. I got some. I just need to eat it. Chrisimic says, what kind of allergies do you have? I work for a company that makes homeopathic herbal medicines. I will send you something to help. 100% sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's just like, you know, when plants bloom type thing, you know, the little pollens in the air, you know. I was using a throat spray because I live stream like 30 trillion hours a week. And you guys told me to dump it. There was parabens in it. And I got these slippery elm lozenges. So this is kind of what so Chris Simic, if you've got anything that like helps the voice on long streams, I'll take some of that as well. West Texas Stacker says, we have a long way to go to the moon. The moon is on average 238,000 miles away from Earth. Wow. We'll get there, West Texas. Good morning from Canada in the house from North Star Stacker. Guys, what countries do we have in chat right now? Let us know. We've got Canada. I know we've got the U.S. Where are you guys tuning in from right now? Let me know, as we are just 45 seconds away from the danger zone starting here, and we got the easy listening music on right now. Whoa, man. We're 53 subscribers from the next big show, 68,100. Okay, we got Hong Kong in the house, the UK, Australia, England, Kent, UK. We got, I missed it. Could be dust from Africa. It could be. There are waves coming with dust. We got Netherlands in the house. We got Iceland. Nice. UK, Birmingham, Netherlands, Ontario, Belgium in the house, Sweden. On my Swedish coins, it says Sverige on it. We got Bali. Nice. Canada, of course. Belize. You guys, on the stats on the channel, we got a lot of folks that tune in from the UK. We got a lot of folks that tune in from Australia. My next international trip is going to be Australia. And on my channel, or on my website, internationalstacker.com, if you click the hidden horde, it shows all my next travels. And each one of these locations on or around that date, I'm hiding 5 ounces of silver for you to find. It's called the Hidden Hoard, sponsored by Hero Bullion. So stay up to date on that. When I plant a silver egg, when I go and lay it somewhere, I will be putting out a tweet and a YouTube short. So make sure you guys are subscribed because you're not going to want to miss that. And each time I do a Hidden Hoard, I'm also doing a exclusive subscriber meet and greet. Remember, if you catch me in person, you get one of these You Caught the King Crab coins, challenge coins, so you can get one of those. If you're interested in attending any of these or future ones, right here is a Google form. You can fill it out, select what you're interested in. You'll be added to an update mailing list. And as we get closer to those, I will reach out and connect with you guys and let you know where and when to meet to get your crab coins. And we are now in the danger zone. And it looks like we got a green candle, the first green candle here. That might be lingering here from the baby gator.
It's science.
And Poet the Fall says, Kiko website seems to be down. Let's go look. Kiko appears to... Okay. Yes, I'm using an ad blocker. It does look like it's not fully loading. Yep, problems, trouble in paradise. We'll see if it comes up later. 91 Yates says, best mint in Australia is Hobart. Very unique. I'll have to check that out. Spark Stacker says, when we go to the moon, silver will hit $283,000. Guys, if we get $283,000, like, we're in Zimbabwe status. Let's hope it never goes that high. 603 AG says, I seek out products with extra parabens since all my gym bros say it will give me moobs. And I've been watching my own sweet rack for years. I don't know what that means, 603, but it sounds crazy. As we are almost halfway through this first candle of the danger zone. Wow. Maybe it is dust from Africa. Oh, did I miss I missed Cheryl Clark. Thank you, Cheryl Clark, for that super chat. I really appreciate it. And again, big congratulations to a viral Gra joined the Shell Brigade when we were starting up. John Gordon, Ann Gaynor, 2 times, Okie Stacker, Oli Stacker, tried to get John Soup. Thank you so much for that support. This is my full-time job. I do appreciate the support. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. A big shout out to all the Diamond Claw members. This is brand new, updated. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the channel members on the stream. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. And I've got a question right now for everybody in chat. Who's got Diamond Claws?
Diamond claws.
Yes. Rains down in Africa. Okay. I would fly to America to find their 5 ounces, I Poop 7 Color says. Well, I'm going to be hiding... when I do Australia trip, I'm going to be going to New Zealand as well. I will be laying 5 ounces of silver in those bags. Do you guys want to see what the bag looks like that I'm planting the silver in? But show me the bag if you want to see what the bag looks like that I'm going to be laying these silver eggs, so to speak. And let's go ahead and change this. I want to put this link in chat for you. Get 5 ounces of AG at spot. And I'm going to replace the Mrs. IS coffee link. Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me? Who's sipping like a king crab this morning? Thank you, Christ Lady, for the laughing disco. Okay, you guys want to see the bag? Okay, I'll get it. David Michael saying, I drink tequila and lime first thing in the morning, and my throat stops hurting when I wake up at 3 in the afternoon. Nice. So you're telling me I should be drinking some tequila. Thank you for that sun, Cheryl. I appreciate that. All right, I'm grabbing the bag. Ouch. Ouch. I just jacked my knee. Okay. This is the bag. Hero Bullion bag. This is the bag I will be hiding the 5 ounces of silver in around the world. I will have a card in here that has a way to contact me in case some just regular person finds it. Maybe you'll make new silver stackers. I don't know. Jolly Lolly says, Francis Hunt recommended making a silver table, which would be hard to confiscate since it's furniture. Good idea. I don't think we're anywhere close to silver confiscation, If we were, yeah, there's going to be all kinds of unique ideas, but I think you're okay. Worst case, melt it all into 100-ounce bars, spray paint in black, and use them as doorstops. There you go. Sitting in a box with GAW additional. Nice. It's cool if something also specifically included for Rat Stacker. Yeah. Rat Stacker she collects GAW tags. And, it's a hard work being the GAW Goblin, so if you win a giveaway and you want to pay her some GAW tax, she does welcome that. Also, her 13th birthday is coming up, so thank you, 603AG. Chris Simic says, I saw someone on CNN buried 10 grand within 7 miles of City Hall, and all the tweakers are digging holes everywhere. That is funny, Chris Simic. That is funny. Poet the Fall says, hide one in my mailbox when you come to Pittsburgh this summer. That would be a good hiding place. The mail carrier finds it. Whack-a-Cackle says, will you be in crab costume when you're laying the eggs? I will not. Chris Simic says in San Francisco. That is funny. That is funny. Yeah, I'm probably going to be hiding them in, like, parks. I think parks are the safest spot. I used to be a geocacher back in the day, and I think hiding it in parks makes the most sense. Like, if I'm hiding it, like, in the city or something, more people can see me hide it, right? I want one of you to find it, so I think I'll do it in some sort of park. Maybe I'll do it inside of Disney World, and, the Mandalorian, he carries the Baby Yoda in that little satchel. Maybe I'll put it in his satchel. I don't know. And Amina's saying, smash that like. It's free and kind to do. Aloha and mahalo. Thank you so much, Amina. Poet the Fall says you could hide it in my horse pasture. I'll find it. There you go, Poet. That's thinking. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for that super chat. You are mega. Yeah, no, it's going to be public property. It's going to be public property. And look, it's going to be easy. I literally put this on here. At each location, I'll be hiding 5 troy ounces of silver in a specially branded bag during my visit. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, hunt at your own risk. I'm not responsible for any injuries, trespassing, property damage, or other incidents. Always respect private property and local laws. You do not need to climb on anything, break into places, or take things apart. Use common sense and stay safe. So I did put that on there. For the love of God, do not take apart the gas meter. We've had an explosion level 17 city blocks. Somebody was searching for 5 ounces of silver. Poet says, let me know when you come up here. I'll try to meet you. Well, Poet, if you will help me, because it's hard for me to remember everybody. If you go here to the Hidden Horde on my website, internationalstacker.com, click here. Join one of the exclusive subscriber meet and greets. Click this, and then fill out the location you want to be contacted about, and then I will contact you, and you can get a crab coin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are firmly in the danger zone, and we are in a positive uptrend. This is not the norm. That's showing some strength in silver, and we are going to be opening after the danger zone. We'll be only 30 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here. So smash that like button if you're excited. We're only 42 likes away from 400. Bob says, give the bag to a local troop of raccoons and put an air tag in there and make the tracking public. Whoa. Can I bring my backhoe to the park? No, David. 603 says, you slip something into Mandalorian's costume at Disney, and the Disney Gestapo will have you strung up under the park and your toenails in 10 seconds, never to be seen again. Whoa. I'll take that under advisement. Thank you. Someone's trying to duel me. I'll accept that. A Silver Catwoman says, if you notice a silver cat stalking you around Atlanta, don't call the police. It's just me after that 5 ounces. And also, too, I'm going to tell people, record your find. If you guys are going out searching, record it. Like, I can edit out faces, whatever you guys want, but record it, because then it would be fun footage of you actually finding it. And then I'll post that on social media. So I think that could be really cool. So it could be cool if you have your own YouTube even. It could help bring eyes and publicity to the YouTube or whatever. If you just have private social media and you don't want to post it, you could send it to me and I can post it. There's a bunch of different ways to skin that cat, so to speak. But we're not skinning the silver cat. That's important. Just a regular cat. We're good there. So that's going to be fun. And I might even hang out at a couple of them for a little bit and see if how quickly people come. I might even hang out. We'll see. And we are on the last candle here of the danger zone. We're kind of crab walking through. And here's the good news, guys. I did want to say this. So yesterday, is that yesterday? Yeah, Tuesday. No, Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday was Wednesday. So Tuesday, we went above this key Fibonacci level we've been watching, 8611. And we pretty much stayed above it all through yesterday and today, just kind of consolidating and crab walking, which is great to see. We're making those higher highs and those higher lows. Now, if we zoom out here in the last 4 minutes of this danger zone, if we zoom out here to the 1 week chart, very bullish chart. Look at that. So let me delete this guy. Very bullish chart. Look at that setup. And we do want to finish the week on a green candle, and so far we're set up for that. Let's go here to the 1 month. Very bullish 1 month. Basically need to break 96.36 to bust this candle. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Here's the gap back here in the 4 hour that we filled that gap.
We fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We fill that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
Now, I don't know if it's just my computer, but when you go to a new chart, oh, my arrows went away. Hold up. When you go to a new chart and you try to scroll, it won't let you, it won't, or you try to pull it, won't let you do that. You have to hover over here and scroll up and down, and then it unlocks it. I don't know. I think it's a glitch. Okay, we are in the last 2.5 minutes here of the danger zone. West Texas says, run a poll. How many people have ordered Hero Bullion? That's a good poll. Let's run that poll. Start a poll. One second, I'm typing it out. Okay. Here comes the poll. Okay, Jolly Lollipop says, do you think the diplomatic efforts of China will result in an end of the Iranian war? It could. Remember what we were talking about yesterday, zooming out and reading the tea leaves. A majority of Iranian oil was going to China, so it behooves China to fix it, and Iran's going to listen to China. So it possibly could. Ken here saying additional prize of wearing a Crab Nation merch. Yes. Yes. I don't know what that is or the mechanism, but yes, if you're wearing Crab Nation, Crustacean Nation merch, when you find the Hero Bullion, I will give you a little bonus, a little stimulus. Bert here says mine does the same thing. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, Bert? Master Blaster says the IS stalker caught in Central Park. There you go. French here says, I feel like you would be a filthy bridge camper in PUBG. Yeah. A bridge camper. I used to play PUBG. That was fun. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be out of the danger zone in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are out of the danger zone. We are out of the danger zone here as we're kind of moving sideways. The next big thing to drop, the next big La Bamba is going to be the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Remember, it closed at 97.94. We're currently at 86.62, so we're over a $10 premium right now. But this could be quite explosive. What do you think's going to happen when we open up? Let me know, guys. Are we going up? Are we going down? French said, would you ever add viewers on Steam, perhaps? I think I could, Fringe. Let me check and make sure let me check my account on there and make sure I'm not going to dox myself. But yeah, I think I would. Email me, Fringe, with put Steam as the topic, and then let me check my account and I'll certainly add you. I don't really play the games too much anymore though. I'm so busy with streaming. Guys, I'm spending like 14 hours a day like researching in the weeds, helping you read the tea leaves. So working hard in here. Gold right now is on a red candle 47.0139, but I love that we're staying above this 4,700 number. Very bullish here. Let's just try to mark it for future reference. And I think for future reference, I'll just put this one green so we can watch it. But I would love to stay above that 4,700 level in gold. And you could see, like, ever since back here on the 6th, we've really been kind of hovering around that, kind of consolidating, moving and building new springboards to launch off of. So I do like that. Similar, I said with silver, staying over this key Fibonacci level, I like that of 86.11. So we're going to see what we could do there on a red candle, 86.58. Current gold to silver ratio is 54.28 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. Now remember, this trading session started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and so far silver's down 1.02%. That's about 91 cents. Gold so far is up 0.28%. That's about $13, and that's why we're seeing this gold to ratio, silver ratio here tick up a little bit. But right here is where the fireworks are going to come, guys, when Shanghai opens back up in just about 27 and a half minutes. Retail sales month over month came in at forecast 5.5 just now. Thank you, Bert, for that. Thank you. That's one of the watch outs for the week. French says, cool, man. Crustacean squad. Yeah, there you go. Josh in chat says, I'm curious how you feel about Michael Oliver's summer silver prediction. 300 to 500. I've done posts on that. Josh, I like Michael Oliver. I like how he kind of uses different methodology to look at the market. He's definitely been right in the past. I personally think $300 to $500 an ounce by the summer is very bullish. I don't think it's going to happen. Would I love for it to happen? I will take it. I will gladly take it. I feel like it's about a bit bullish. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying $152 is my next short to midterm target. Once we do that, we could reevaluate, see where we're heading. Now, there's something called the Silver June Gloom. And let me close your eyes if this is going to bug you. I'm going to scroll down to the post real quick. But traditionally, and I've been covering this pretty extensively on and off, silver and gold traditionally don't do well at the beginning of the year. And I've got a chart here that shows it over the last, 50 years? Give me 1 second here. As I take a sip of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Oh, look at that, guys. Michael D. rocking his Mrs. IS coffee and the mug. 1 second here. I post so much, it's crazy. I like lose articles so quick. And sometimes I'm like, man, it's important. Should I repost it? Should I repost it? I don't know. I'm probably going to repost this one once I find it. Uno momento. Silver June Gloom. We're almost there, I feel. Here it is. And I'm going to go ahead and retweet this. So it's back in my timeline. But look at this. Silver's famous June Gloom is right on schedule again. Look at the last 50 years of data, 75 to 25. Hugo highlights how silver tends to weaken in May, June, then often launches into a strong second half rally starting in July. The chart shows a consistent mid-year dip followed by a typical year-end strength. The seasonal pattern has repeated for decades. So here we go here. This right here, this is from 1999 to 2025, and this is the long term from 75 to 2025. And look at that. We're going up, and then March, ooh, it gets a little shaky. Then, okay, and then bang, May, blood on the street. June, it's going to zero, we're screwed. And then going to July, oh, we're getting it, we're killing it. So we are here. We're in normal instability time. So why do I bring that up to answer your question? That is a good question. I bring that up because he's got some headwinds, at least in early summer, for that 3 to 500. So I hope I answered that question. 603 says, if Trump and Xi negotiated a trade deal involving Chinese EVs and solar panel exports to the U.S., could you imagine would be a game changer over for silver? 250 by the end of the year, says 603. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen out of these meetings. Merch opportunity, Hidden Horde recovery pack. Oh, that's a good idea. Hidden Horde recovery. Maybe I'll make it. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll make a Hidden Horde like hat and shirt. And if you find it, Hidden Horde rapid response team or something, if you find it with that, you get like a bonus. That would be fun. Would that be fun? That's a good idea. What's it to you? Motivates is October target. So let's look here. Let me get back to you on. Well, let me look here. So my next target. It's called. That's close enough. 152. Okay, that's my next target. So if we just do some minor like crab walking around in here. And then breaking through that. That's too low. Let me do this off stream. I'm going to have to figure this off stream to give you my October target. I haven't done it yet. I haven't done my year-end target. I'm way behind. Last year, I got ridiculed for my targets, and I was not bullish enough. So let me do that off stream, and then I'll write an article about it. I'll tweet it out. So make sure you follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, INTL Stacker. Huma Stacker said, I just got my starter pack with the link from Hero Bullion. Thanks, Crustacean King. Congratulations, Huma Stacker. That's mega. Why has oil dropped under 100? Well, oil's only under 100 on WTI. Look here, on CL1, on US oil, crude and Brent, it's all still over 100, but oil is dumping a little bit this morning. This is probably on the news with President Trump coming to an agreement with Xi saying that Iran can't have a nuclear bomb and they want the strait opened and not taxed. So it's probably, without looking deeper, news on that. The DXY, the dollar index over here, is up 0.14%. Let's see what the Dow futures look like. Wow, Dow's up 410 points. Ooh. Guys, this is going to be an explosive session. Wow. Dow is back over 50,000. Is that an all-time high? What? I think it's 50,600. What was all-time high Dow? I think it was 50,600. Why is this so hard to find? It should be easy. It should just pop up. Now I'm gonna have to go look at the dang chart. Annoying. Okay. Let's save here. Let's go here. Let's do it ourselves. $50,137. Okay, guys. It looks like the all-time high. Let's change this. Okay, no, I was right. Okay, it looks like the all-time high for the Dow is 50,513. Okay, that's what it looks like here. 50,500, let's call it that. Now let's go back here. $50,500, and it looks like it's going to open up to 50,200. We could have another all-time high in the Dow Jones today. We could see oil continue to drop. I think this is on the good news with China. I think that's what it is. And thank you, West Texas Stacker, for deleting those messages from Brad. Brad, please. Please keep the crazy conspiracy stuff out of here, Brad. This is a free speech channel. So, like, minor, like, spamming and stuff when we do crab stuff and all that, it's fine. But, like, the conspiracy stuff and, like, ultra political religious stuff, I just ask you to keep it out of chat. This is stuff that divides us and also gets the YouTube channels demonetized. We're focused on here what unites us all. Gold and silver. Gold and silver. Plenty of other channels where you could go get political analysis. I do geopolitics because that affects gold and silver. But I appreciate you all keeping it calm in chat. And Brad, please tone it down a little bit or I'll put you in the corner. I'll put you in timeout. Crypto is dropping, says O House. Let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin's under 80,000. Chinese electric vehicles and Bic lighters for cars, says Wacky Cackle. There's funny. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. I found the Hidden Horde hat and t-shirt, so was it to you? You know what I should put in there? Guys, if you go to my channel, or I always say channel, website, internationalstacker.com. I've got a brand new War Room koozie. Look at that, War Room. Maybe I should put a War Room koozie in each one. Would you guys like a War Room koozie in each one? Are the Hidden Horde cities also coin shows? Some of them. I make it clear. So if you go here, I make it clear what I'm doing. So if there's nothing listed, that just means up there I'm for like personal reasons, and I'm doing it as well. So like Orlando, that is the Summer of Fun coin show. Pittsburgh, that is the ANA coin show. So if there's no coin show listed, I'm either doing like personal private business or I'm there to film like a coin shop video or something. Otherwise, if it's a coin show, it will say. Let me accept that. Okay, I'm going to end this poll. We're ending the poll, and let's see what you guys said. We had 245 votes. 36% of you are not buying silver and gold right now. 27% of you said yes, and it's mega. 26% of you said no, waiting for a pullback. And 11% of you said it's poppycock. I had to put that. Okay, going down. I'm a little behind. Okay, Blue Shadow Stacker says Google DOJ all-time high. Was that the secret? I think he meant... There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Shadow. So Hall is saying, I just joined the stream. What is the good news about... Oh, there's all kinds of news. There's all kinds of news going on. Are the Hidden Horde cities... Oh, I asked that. Okay, before you hide the stashes, check your car for Google tracking tags. There you go. Paul here says DXY is rising on oil lower. This might put pressure on silver. It might. It's only at 0.15% though. We'll see what happens, but it looks like oil could imminently be moving under 100, at least for light crude oil futures and CFDs on WTI crude. We're already under that on West Texas Intermediate. And then crude WTI is just barely over. So it's going to be interesting to see what materializes here. And guys, we are waiting here for the big La Bamba. Just about 16 minutes away, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to be opening. And then after that, the stock market might be moving to an all-time high. Buckle up. Chad Brooks says, my favorite conspiracy theory is that you're a flounder and not a crab. What?
How dare you?
Oh, guys, and I forgot I have a new scene. Whenever we get a red candle like this, here it is.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
U.S. oil is riding a low on the daily time frame. There's a gap. You look to 67. Puts pressure on silver to go up, says Bam the Trader. Thank you for that, Bam. Thank you, Rick, for subscribing. You are mega. Who in chat does not know about the Mega Ga? If you don't know about the Mega Ga, let me know. Say, I don't know. And we got a BRC, a big red candle here. Headed down to test the Fibonacci level. We know what to do here, folks.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was massive. Yeah, Rick Harrison, you did hear your name. I don't know if you saw it the other day. I did find your stickers you sent. No Soup for John stickers, guys, from Rick Harrison. So soon I'm giving away the Mega. We're over 51 ounces of silver now. We're like 50 plus ounces of copper. We got gold in there, so you got to be subscribed, turn on the notifications. But Rick Harrison, I also put in a No Soup for You sticker into this treasure chest, which is the bounty for whoever gets John's soup. And I've got something special for John I'm working on. Brian says, should I take International Stacker's silence as acceptance? Leather chaps for life? Oh my gosh! You must be fully clothed in the war room. Jonathan says, I want to ensure my 1 ounce donation to the bounty is on record. Oh, that's what that video was, John. I didn't understand it. Okay, stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Stand by, stand by. How do I bring it up? How do I bring it up? Hold up. I'll have to do it after the stream. John is donating a coin to his own soup fund, I think it's a Morgan Round or a Morgan Silver Dollar. I'm not sure. We'll see it soon. Everyone say thank you to John. Wow. That is on record. Sage here said, would you like to know local coin shops when visiting an area? Or do you know them all? I'm Northern Orlando. Oh, I go online, Sage. I have a vetting process I go through, but thank you. If you got recommendations, I'll take it. And we are counting down here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just 12 minutes and 15 seconds away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here. This is going to be the most expensive bowl of soup in history ever, says Silver Catwoman. John's going to get his soup. As a matter of fact, I've got a correspondent out in the field. Let's go to him and see if John's going to get soup.
Hey, Cargo Bob, we're downtown Key West right now. You want to go get some soup?
No soup for John.
No.
I'm here in Key West, Florida, and some dude on the internet gave me crabs.
Higher.
Did you meet a man on the internet and get infested with crabs? If so, call the law offices of JG Crabworth, 877-CRAB now.
My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
Now, we keep saying no soup for John, but how many people in chat need soup? If you need soup, put I need soup in chat. And Rick Schaefer says he wants a baby gator. We certainly can do it.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was massive, I'm telling you. And we got a viewer, Ozu, from the Philippines watching, saying silver is insane now here in the Philippines. How is it insane, Ozu? Please let us know. And since you're watching from the Philippines, that is Tagalog, and I'll say, ¿Cómo está ka? Look at all these poor people in chat need soup. Wow. You're going to get soup, guys. You just hold in there. It's coming like a freight train. Okay, let's go to X Previously Noticed Twitter and see what you guys are saying. Bam Bammy says, woke up, the board was green. Only thing that wasn't was silver. Little crabby. It's okay. Stay the course, Bammy. You got this. And look at Mark dancing. We're moving up on silver. Look at that. Wackacackle says, a choice on the poll that you missed. No, I'm buying other things. Yeah, good point. Good point. Oh, look at this. Blue Shadow. Poll for average YouTube visitor. Looking at his live stream thumbnails, guess what International Stacker Channel's about? The apocalypse, a random bad hair day, Russian nuclear attack, none of the above, but certainly not silver. Let's see. He aggregated all my thumbnails. That is funny. Do you guys like my thumbnails? I try to make them fun. It's tough. It's tough making random thumbnails like multiple times a day. Mind Math Money says 30-year above 5% for the first time since 2007 is a bond market pricing in the future of the Fed can't rate. Maybe he's meant cut there. Can't rate. Oh, because they can't rate cut. Okay. It's way out of it. Real assets get repriced from here. Thank you for that mind math. Sorry. I just read that wrong. Shotgun Susie, thank you for putting out the stream. Lewis, thank you. A Variable, thank you. Blue Shadow, thank you. Dwayne here says the rate should be 7%. This sub 5% is not normal. Not sure who finds 5% in filling against gold. Okay, we're caught up. Oh, look at this. Caesar says, I bought my Hero Bullion starter pack in October 25 with tax and shipping. Comes to 53 an ounce. Nice! Guys, look, the starter pack at spot price was, after tax, was $265 just in October. That's crazy how much prices have gone. And the Silverwig says, CSR, crab to silver ratio. Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, the crab to silver ratio. What does it mean? How do we interpret this? Pounds of store brand lump crab meat, that's the best, per 1 ounce of silver. Wow. So funny. I'm going to have to look at this chart and see if there's anything I can actually infer out of it. You guys, actually, I see something. I see something critical. Guys, I see something critical. I just noticed it. Hold up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but does this look like a shark fin, but a backward shark fin going this way? Does it? What do you think? However, the shark fin is facing this way, swimming away from the silver. So that tells me we may be up for an epic rise in silver in the near future. That's how I interpret that. That was funny. Is Kitco down? I think so, Lenore. I think Kitco's down. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just a handful of minutes away from Shanghai opening. This is what we all came here for this morning. The Big La Bamba. Are you team green or team red? Are we going up or down? Let me know right now. What do you think's going to happen? Brandon says he wants 5 sneezes. Shotgun says, mention the fact that you were called out by Smart Silver Stacker. In a good way or a bad way? I think it was a good way. Smart Silver Stacker did quote tweet me the other day, so it's positive. I hope it was a good way. I hope it was a good way. Let me know if it wasn't. And look at this, guys. Gold is moving up on a green candle, 4,703.59 on the COMEX. And silver's almost on a green candle here. Yeah, now it is. $86.56, slightly moving up. Gold to silver ratio, 54.35 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. And we're waiting for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open here. Oh, it gave me kudos. Thank you. Yeah, I like Smart Silver Stacker. I reset my 10-second clip if you want to show. Okay. Let me try. I normally don't open clips from people on the internet during live streams. It's a great way to get your channel banned, but I trust No Soup John here. Let's see if I can do this. Hold up. Okay, this might get weird. Okay, here we go. So No Soup John says he's sending this in to drop in the Mega giveaway. It looks like a round. Yeah, it's a round of a Morgan Silver dollar design. Wow. Thank you for that, No Soup John. Wow. That's pretty cool. Ooh, someone's trying to duel me here. There was a troll in the chat that was harassing the moderators, and I placed him in a 24-hour timeout. Go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done this morning. You're in timeout. Okay. I just asked you guys to be respectful, and all of you are, except for a random troll here or there. And guys, we are just 4 minutes and 5 seconds away from the Shanghai opening. So let's see. It closed at $97.94 there, and we're currently at 86. Now, traditionally, I would say we're going to gap down a little bit because we've been running that $10 premium east to west for like the last at least 3 weeks now. But yesterday, it all changed. We were running an $11 and a $12 premium, and now we're starting to get positive pressure on the way up. So if we're going to go with an $11 premium, 86.57, let's just run that. 86.57. 97. So we might come in flat. We might come in like right here. What do you guys think? Are we gapping up? Are we gapping down? Are we coming in right there? Let me know. Ken says that CSR crab to silver ratio chart looks to have the perfect shark profile from left, head, dorsal fin. Okay, let's look at that. It is. It's the perfect. That is the head, the fin, and the tail. That is a perfect, but it's swimming away, which tells me it's scared of the incoming silver price. I think that's what it means. Vernon here says, won a race with Steve looking for silver last night. Nice. You guys should check him out. Steve's a crab too. He is a crustacean. Congratulations on that. Okay, let's go here, guys. It is happening. We are just 2.5 minutes away here. And guys, we are literally 23 likes away from 500. The next 23 people that smash like are going to get good luck for 14 months.
It's science.
Who wants this? Who wants this right here? Better yet, who wants all these? Better yet, who wants this? Hopefully none of you, because all of those were fake. Thanks for getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. I feel serious about that. And silver right now, the COMEX is 86.66. But many of you have found fake coins with your pocket pingers. And saves you from one coin. It's like more than paid for itself. Okay, here we go. We've got 20 seconds. I'm going to issue a danger zone alert. Yeah, that is the one thing on this channel that is actually science.
It's science.
And that was my way to refill my coffee. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shanghai is open. It is a gap down. It is a gap down. So it looks like we're returning back to that $10 paradigm. That's okay. We're at 97.62. We're going to see what happens here. That's initially what I would have guessed with the normal $10 gap paradigm we've been looking at. But since it was running a 10 to or 11 to 12 yesterday, I thought maybe we had a reversal. But we haven't. But ladies and gentlemen, look at this. We got positive pressure on silver on a green candle right now of 86.56, and COMEX. Gold just turned red, was green, 47.03. But Shanghai is red as well, trading at 97.28. Let's keep watching here. But the next big shoe to drop, guys, is the Dow Jones. It looks like we may imminently be near all-time highs in the Dow when it opens. Oil is all down across the board. DXY is slightly up. Crypto is down, sub 80 for Bitcoin. It's going to be an interesting launch here. Do you guys want me to keep going till the stock market opens? If so, say keep going. And please smash the like button. We are literally only 78 likes away from 600. And I did do a clandestine Raptor run during that pocket pinger video and refilled my Mrs. International Stacker coffee. You know what? You guys, you have 3 seconds to tell me to drop this Mrs. International Stacker coffee, brewed from Mrs. International Stacker's secret blend, passed down through generations of crustaceans. So far, we've got 51 ounces of silver. We got a bunch of copper. We got gold. Do you want me to add copper to this? We got coin scopes as well. Okay, I'm dropping it right here. We now have Mrs. International Stacker coffee in the Mega, and we're only going to keep adding more. And by the way, I got 2 of these. Shout out to Tom Love. They sent me 2 of these digital microscopes or coin scopes. They're also going to be in the giveaway. I'm trying to get you guys a Sigma Metalytics Verifier investor. I'm trying to get that for the Mega giveaway. How mega would that be? Who would love to win that? Let me ask you a question. Would you rather win 10 ounces of silver or a Sigma investor? That's the question. Let's go back to here. Look at Jason here. Picked up these rounds at a great price. Let's look. Oh, yeah. Beauties. These are kind of a homage to Morgan Silver Dollars. Is that Jason? Are you still stacking? Jason is. And that was a trick question between the 10 ounces of silver and the investor. The answer would be investor because you could sell it and get more than 10 ounces of silver. That's the real question. Crab soup says, okay, Doc. That's funny. Okay, let's go back. Let's see the breaking news this morning. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Let's go to Truth Social. There it is. Let's see if there's any big tweets this morning. Just a bunch of stuff. So you guys know Trump is on the ground right now in China, working on a bunch of deals, and silver is testing this Fibonacci level, this key little Fibonacci. We'll see what happens there. Let's go here. Retail investors are piling back into silver, says Silver Trade. Silver ETF holdings have increased by 4 million ounces over the last 4 trading days. Oh, wow. Driving 1-month silver lease rates back into positive territory. And Meister Stacker says still stacking. Dollar cost average on a monthly basis. Guys, dollar cost average wins the day. DCA, dollar cost average. U.S. is now importing inflation, says Zero Hedge. Oof. That ain't good. Silverwig put out what looks to be another good article here. Silver's healthy rebound confirms Michael Oliver's explosive $300 to $500 MSA forecast. Again, I think it's too bullish of a forecast for the summer, but I will gladly take it and name my first son Michael or Oliver. Should I name my first son Oliver, guys, in homage to Oliver Twist and John not getting any soup?
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup
Now, this gives you an interesting perspective here. If you spent $10 million every day since Jesus was born, you would have spent $7.4 trillion as of today. The U.S. debt is $39 trillion, guys. That's the one thing that goes up forever. If you could ever invest in this going up, you'd be a trillionaire. We're at 39,241,298,700,000. Debt to GDP ratio is at 122.18%. That's flashing red. That's a problem. Revaluation of gold could fix that. Couldn't pay the debt off, but it could drop that ratio down, which is what the politicians look at. The U.S. has approved NVIDIA to sell H200 AI chips to around 10 Chinese companies, opening up a market that could be worth $50 billion annually. Eek. I should have invested in NVIDIA before this trip. This commodity bull run is not like the 1970s or 2000s, says Resource Alpha. It's something far more dangerous of the paper system. 1970s, Bretton Woods collapse, oil shocks, gold went up 24 times, supply eventually caught up. 2000s, China urbanization boom, commodities up 500%, mines were built fast when prices rose. The 2026, the rules have changed. No safety valve after 15 years of ESG rules and underinvestment. New mines now take 10 to 15 years. High prices can't quickly bring new supply. Demand is inelastic. AI data centers, EVs, solar, defense, electrification, etc., etc., etc. Physical drain is geopolitical. China and the East are pulling real metal out of the London and COMEX, the LBMA in London and COMEX at record pace. Monetary backdrop is worse. Previous cycles were driven by greed. This one's driven by structural necessity and fear. This is a great post. I'm going to repost this. Hold up. That was a great post. That was a great post. Did you guys like that? One second. Good job, Resource Alpha. That was great. This bull market is driven by structural necessity and fear. That looks weird capitalized. Structural necessity and fear. I'm just going to do this. Bleep. Okay, there we go. That was a good one. Here's NBA Economics, guys. These guys are... He's a crustacean, by the way, Resource Alpha. So is NBA Economics. You got to follow them both. They're fantastic. NBA Economics says the reason why Federal Reserve raising rates is actually bullish for gold is that it raises the U.S. interest expectation. The U.S. has $40 trillion in debt, and the yearly interest expectation is approaching $1.5 trillion per year. The USA only collects $5 trillion in taxes. This is insolvency risk. The insolvency risks benefit gold. Man, I can't read this morning. Thank you for that, NBA. Iran allowed 30 ships to pass through Hormuz since last night, says State TV. Ooh, is that China flexing their power, guys? Having Iran letting ships pass through? I don't know. But what I do know is silver is now starting to bounce off this key Fibonacci level of 86.11. Currently on a green candle, going back up 86.22. Gold is on a green candle, 4,701, staying right around that level we want. Gold to silver ratio slightly raising a little bit more to 54.55 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. And after the gap down in Shanghai, we're on a green candle moving back up at $96.96. Woo! This is also going to be negative pressure on oil that Iran's actually letting ships through. We're going to keep watching oil, see if it cracks under. Let's check the Dow futures here. Wow, guys, we're going to be opening over 50,000 points, near all-time highs on the Dow. This is all because of the good news coming out of China, agreements, etc. China cut off 70% of refined silver from the world, says Pure Metals. So the ape of Gold Street saying, time to pay attention as silver has reached my daily cycle target area since I called the load up at 7150. The trajectory is higher as we are at the start of a new weekly cycle. That will take us over 100. That's a prediction from ape of Gold Street there. The entire room at Xi's state banquet in Beijing erupted in applause from Trump's speech. Cabinet officials, China lined to the roads with American flags. Okay. If you have a cell phone, you hold more gold than the Bank of Canada. Oh my goodness. That is brutal. If you guys don't know, Canada sold off their gold. Let's see here. When did Canada sell their gold? They sold it off. When was that? Canada completed the sale of its gold reserves in 2016. Reducing holdings to just 77 ounces. Wow. Any Canadians in the chat? How do you guys feel about that? And how did you feel at that time? Let's go back to here. Okay, guys, we are just 28 minutes away. No. Wrong. 18 minutes away. We're 18 minutes away from the stock market opening. It looks like it's going to be opening possibly really close to all-time highs. What is going to happen when that opens? Wow. Oil is all down about 0.5% pre-market here. DXY is up about 0.14%. Bitcoin under 80,000. What's going to happen when we open up? We're going to find out here very soon. As silver is starting to push a little bit higher here, 86.33 on the COMEX. Gold's at 4,703.08. Gold to silver ratio 54.56 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. And Shanghai appears to be coiling here. Come on. Let's see what. Yes, Jonathan, it will go in the bounty box. Yes, I got that. Sorry, did I say mega guy? I meant bounty box. Sorry about that. Yes, I got it, Jonathan. Sorry about that. I'm just so used to talking about the mega. Guys, if you don't know, my brand new website launched, internationalstacker.com. It's free, not a single ad on it. At any time, day or night, you can come here and see the live metals prices. This is the Oneida chart. Gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and you can see the gold to silver ratio. And guys, it looks like copper just made another all-time high. Wow. Copper just made another all-time high, looks like. Also, too, you can click market hours and see the markets around the world. You can click here to see if they're open or closed and more information about them, or just go down here. Also, too, you can get access to all these resources. I share with you guys everything from beginner's guides to advanced precious metals tracking. This is my tracker. You get it for free. It's the exact tool I use to track my entire stack. It tells you your dollar cost average, literally how many pounds of gold and silver you have, how to protect against fakes, how to travel. I have a video here. I took 45 pounds through an airport. All kinds of stuff for you guys here. I hope you enjoy it. Also in the resources tabs, I invest in mining companies. The majority of my investments is physical gold and silver, but I have small positions in some mining companies. These are all them. And these are all the COMEX reports, Fed liquidity, CFTC, everything you could need to help you read the tea leaves. Here's my news and blog. So I put out articles here all the time. And down here we have stock market news. Hidden hoard, I'll be hiding in the not too distant future 25 ounces of silver across the United States, 5 ounces in each location for you to find. Of course, we got the shop. And if you're wondering what the heck no soup for John means, if you're wondering what Daisy the Camel means, I literally got all the channel lore here and the seminal moments when it happened right here. And if you click here on No Soup for John, you can clearly see there is a countdown, and it has been 22 days since John got soup. Wow. Internationalstacker.com. Check it out. And the stock market's going to be opening in just 14 minutes and 55 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be an explosive one. Mongo saying, is there a chat function for live stream on the website? There's not, but when I'm live on the website, it has this. So if I'm not live, it says off air. If I'm live, it says click for live stream, and it takes you there. So no, there's no chat function there. Ann Daly says, tell us what is in the bounty box. I've never heard of that before. So it's new. Whoever eventually gets John Soup is going to get the bounty box. And currently, what is in it? Get out of there. Currently, what is in it is, gosh, I could not do that. 2,999 silver rounds are in there. Also, what's in here is a No Soup for You sticker from Rick Harrison. Those rounds were from Bill. Also, what's currently in this digitally, it's still in here if you get it, is a 1/10 ounce gold eagle from Chris Simic that's in the mail, and No Soup John is sending in another silver round that's gold gilded. So far that bounty box for whoever gets John Soup is up to 3 ounces of silver and a 1/10 ounce of gold and a pretty dang cool sticker, as we are just 13 and a half minutes away from the stock market opening. Let's check the Dow futures again here. Wow. No whack-a-cackle, no Soup for John yet. Robert says, international stacker. So guys, when you're tagging me, luckily I saw this one. No spaces. So and then international stacker, one word like that, it makes it glow orange. If you don't do that, I'll miss it. And I never want to miss one of your guys' questions or comments. But Robert says, does that mean that you'll hide the 5 ounces in one single place, or 5 ounces in 5 different places? 5 ounces in 5 different places. Each one of those stops, I'm hiding one of these Hero Bullion bags with 5 ounces of silver in it, and maybe a few other fun treats for you guys. So I'm going to be hiding it in those locations, the Hidden Hoard. And also, each of those locations, I will be doing a channel member meet and greet. So if you go to the website, you click the Hidden Hoard. These are the places. On or around these dates is when I'll be hiding the silver in these locations. And if you want to sign up for a meet and greet with other subscribers to meet and get a crab coin in any of these locations, you could sign up there. Pretty cool, I think. The Hidden Hoard. Who's pumped for the Hidden Hoard? Cheryl Clark says, I'm so frustrated. I want to get John Soup. It's okay, Cheryl. Don't let it frustrate you. Just think how much sweeter that soup is going to taste for John when he eventually gets it. Think about that. It's going to be an amazing. Don't let it frustrate you. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. And we're about to go for a ride here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got just 11 and a half minutes until the stock market opens. And we are just 14 likes away from 600 likes, over 1,000 people watching. So please smash that like button. I appreciate it so much. And I think today I'm going to work on the hero scene. The hero scene for Hero Bullion. Proud sponsor of the channel. Oh, and I'm going to have Jake on again, the CEO of Hero Bullion. Sunday evening, he's going to be the guest. And we're calling it Behind the Stack. He's got all kinds of insider information to share with you all. What's going on with refiners? What's the banking cartel doing? Where's the silver and gold? He's going to spill the beans this Sunday evening stream, so make sure you're there. When will Viola ship some silver to Hero Bullion, says West Texas? I don't know. And thank you, Alexander, for becoming a crab cadet. Thank you. Thank you so much to all the channel members. I appreciate y'all. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you as well to all the Diamond Claw level channel members on the stream. You get your name right here. There's space for more people. I appreciate y'all. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. The question for everyone in chat is, who's got Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Okay, guys, things are heating up this morning as Dave just gifted 5 International Stacker memberships. Will John give soup? That went to Thomas. It went to Susan. It went to Andrea. It went to Mike Jones. It went to Ruckus. Congratulations. Say thank you to Dave for those International Stacker memberships. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and you get access to the channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. The next War Room will be Friday evening, And I hate to say it, no soup for John.
I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
And ladies and gentlemen, I do have champagne on ice. I have champagne on ice to pop it again. Who remembers when we popped champagne on the channel the first time? When silver hit $100 an ounce, I had it on and we did it. It was right here. This is an exact silver cast of the cork from the champagne. Epic time. I was yelling all-time high for like 6 hours that day. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? That was crazy. And the stock market's opening here, guys, in just under 9 minutes, 8 minutes and something. And we've had a nice slow and steady increase on silver over the past week or so. And then we had that absolute explosion on the 11th. Look at that. We're getting some downward pressure now, but we're about to open near all-time highs on the Dow Jones. 217 points above that 50,000 mark, near all-time highs. So we'll see what happens here. Buckle up, buttercups. It's about to get frosty. Ern says, I just started my trip on YouTube. Copper collecting coins, bars, ink. It's nice. Ernez, what about silver and gold? Ernez, are you stacking silver and gold? Brian Dillon says, we need a full crustacean investigation into possible soup rigging. Don't tell me the COMEX is behind the soup market. Robert Coates says, how do I purchase a membership? I can't. You're already a member, Robert. Robert, it looks like you got a membership. So if you didn't purchase it, Robert, it means you won it. You got soup for free. But if you want to find out how to join my channel as a member, all you got to do is go to my channel. There'll be a join button here and click it. Now, if you got your membership for free and you want to upgrade it, you have to wait until that membership expires, and then you can upgrade at that time. And Daly here says, will you be disguised as a normal person when hiding the silver ounces, or will you be wearing a bright crab headpiece with claws? I will be disguised. Mrs. IS has made it very clear I'm not allowed to walk around in public with my crab attire on. And thank you, UDTGH, for subscribing. You're mega. Ernest says, I just started my trip on YouTube copper collecting. I don't have live programs, but I hope you can visit anytime. Nice, Ernest. Nice. Let's check out his YouTube. Go to channel. Nice, Ernest. Looks like it's video games. Wish you the best, Ernest. Looks like you make some fun content. And Barbara, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Saying, serious question, when and what will allow John Soup? It's all random. It's not even the bot from Streamlabs. YouTube randomly assigns it. And I don't know what their methodology is. They don't make it public. So I don't know. I know eventually he'll get it. I know he'll eventually get it. You can borrow my Chewbacca costume in chaps. That's no chaps. No. Okay, guys, we are literally just 5.5 minutes away from the stock market opening here. As silver's starting to push higher, I know something we could do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Yeah. Cheryl says, I paid for a free membership. I wonder if that's why. Oh, you paid during a free membership. That might be why, Cheryl. That might be why. If you get soup, if you get a free membership, you have to wait till it expires until you can upgrade I know that because I helped someone figure it out because they were trying to upgrade to diamond claws. So then we figured out they had to wait. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4.5 minutes. As silver's starting to get a nice structure back to it. Gold's starting to get a nice structure back to it. Shanghai's starting to get a nice structure back to it. Let's see what we can do here. How do you gift a membership, says Steed Stacker. It's in your chat. If in chat you look down at the bottom right-hand corner, there's like a dollar symbol or a plus or something. If you click around on those things, you'll figure it out. But I'm sure there's people in chat that could help you better than I can because my screen is different than y'all's. Kiko's back up saying Ralph Ramsey. Now, bullion on a budget. Looks like bullion on a budget is lovesick. There is a girl I met in Poland, guys. She's looking for a suitor. She's got a strong arm, built like a brick house. She works in the Germanium Mint, and she stacks silver, gold, and copper all day long. So if you think you got what it takes, if you think you've got more to offer than Huntington Beach, put your best pickup line in chat for Viola.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. Okay. And Shotgun Susie says, click the $sign to gift if you're on a paid membership. I was checking the website. Where exactly is the list of miners you invest in? So all you got to do is you go to resources. And then if you scroll down here, it's right here. And you can click on each one. And there's a drop down here for more. And then under this is reports I use for content and to get you guys information. So all that is right. You just scroll to the bottom on resources. Add a FAQ to your website. How to donate, play games, tag you. Ooh. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do that. Drop in the mic. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Where's my pen? Hey guys, we're just 2.5 minutes from the stock market open here. Where's a pen? Oh, there it is. All right, I'll add that to the list. And Deagle gifted 5 international stacker memberships. Stock market's opening in 2 minutes here. And those went to Gecko, went to Chico, Alabama, Tommy, and Just Me. Congratulations. Say thank you to Deagle. Enjoy those new international stacker memberships. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And I'll be seeing y'all in the War Room this Friday evening. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And I hate to say it.
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
So sorry, John. And John, No Soup John says, we need a Wikipedia for the Crab Nation on the website. And guys, Yankee Stacking is in the house. Can we chant Yankee right now? And he put out a collection cup. He did a super chat, No Soup for John collection cup. Thank you so much, Yankee. I do appreciate that. Happy to see you here, Yankee. And the stock market's opening here in 1 minute and 10 seconds. And the Dow Jones is up fantastically this morning. Let's see. We are about to 300. We're going to open about 300 points away from all-time high on the Dow Jones on news and stuff that's coming out of China. So we're going to see what happens here. But we're happy to have Yankee Stacking in the chat. And guys, if you want to see some fun things with Yankee, if you go to my channel and type in Yankee, that's a video of Yankee and I. That's a video of Yankee and I where he let me touch his golden cannon. Okay, maybe I should phrase that differently. Another video with you. I've done multiple videos with Yankee. There's us in DC. We went to a coin shop in DC together, and we had the first silver stacking silver war was between Yankee Stacking, Silver Dragons, and myself. So go check that stuff out. And guys, here we go. We are just 20 seconds away from the stock market opening here. And Fukin upgraded their membership to the Shell Brigade. Congratulations, Fukin. Join the Shell Brigade. Wow. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're counting it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. stock market is open. We're going to see what happens here. Let's give it a few seconds to marinate. Dow Jones is now up 374 points. S&P 500's up 16. NASDAQ's up 302. Let's keep watching here. I think we're going to go even higher here on the Dow Jones. Now we're up nearly 400 points on the Dow Jones. Just a couple hundred points off the all-time high. Oil continues to be down across the board. Still all slightly over 100 except for WTI. So we're going to keep watching oil, see how it reacts. The DXY is up 0.17 of a percent. So we're going to keep watching that as well, as we got some downward pressure right now in gold and silver. But don't panic, ladies and gentlemen. Stay on target. Take a sip of this Mrs. IS coffee. Yankee, do you sip coffee? If so, you need to try some of this Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Are you a coffee guy, Yankee? Here it is right here. Brewed from Mrs. IS's secret blend, passed down through generations of crustaceans. We got Rat Stacker on there, my daughter. Also plays the Goblin. We got Mrs. IS on the mug, and of course your boy here. I need to do that stay on target soon. I'm writing it down. Okay, guys, we got another red candle here.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
But we're going to keep pushing here. We're going to keep pushing here on silver. And the Dow Jones is now up 391 points. S&P's up 22. NASDAQ's up 27. As we're in an interesting trading day here, so much happening with geopolitics around the world. And we have broken below that key Fibonacci level here on silver. But it's okay. Any kind of pullback I see as a buying opportunity. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But I'll take whatever I can get. And we're still at $95.81 in Shanghai after hitting $100 twice last night, almost hitting 101. Wow. Okay. Let's see who's live right now. Let's see who's live right now in the gold and silver world. Live. Queen City Pickers live. Who else in gold and silver is live? Junior Numismatica. That's a channel I think in Mexico. A lot of games, a lot of other channels. West Texas is saying Heroes got some great prizes on Eagle Hard bars. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah, these are nice Eagle Hard bars. 93. Nice. Ah. Okay. Those are nice Eagle Hard bars. Do you guys want to see my face once and for all? If you want to see my face, put face in chat. I'm feeling crazy. I'm feeling absolutely crazy this morning. I hope I don't regret this. I really hope I don't regret this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What'd you guys think? What'd you think? What did you think? Yankee Stacking saw it! I'm really a crab! I'm watching it back right now. I want to see. I'm trying to see how good it was. I can't. Okay, hold on. It's not letting me. It's so hard to see it back. Sorry, guys. I'm a troll. I'm a troll. Okay. What I expected. You aren't human. Okay, here's what I want to do. I need to work on some videos and scenes and stuff for you guys and a bunch of other things. Who knows a small YouTuber that's live right now in the gold and silver or coin collecting or anything adjacent community? We do something here called a crab raid. We help smaller channels. We help the algorithm find them. We go and flood their chats with crabs. We smash the like button. And sometimes you guys win giveaways doing it, so that's fun. Mrs. International Stacker gets all the fun, says Ann Daly. I need to call my psychotherapist now, says Stacking Boxer. Yeah, it's like a hand and knit headpiece, yeah. I don't know how you do all this. Thank you, IS. My pleasure, Cheryl. I do it all day, every day. You're a flounder, not a crab, says Chad. Chad?
How dare you?
Getting out the retinal scanner. Do not scan my retinal. Is Lynette Zhang live? Is Lynette Zhang live? She's not live. Let's find a small creator. Let's see here. Silver, gold, stacking. Guys, International Stacker's live. There's an attorney that's live. I'm trying to find new. Not a lot of people stream at this time. We do have Queen City Picker. And then we have the Spanish channel. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you want to do? International Stackers live. I need more silver and gold, says Yankee Stacking, holding significant dry powder ahead of a huge drop in precious metals. If it plummets, I back up the proverbial truck. If it skyrockets, I'm done with my stacking, says Yankee. Yankee, I've got a plan right now, Yankee, if you're in. If everyone's in right now, if we swarm together, we can go into the COMEX and get the silver ourselves. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. And look, that attorney is a stacking attorney. Oh, wow. He is a gold and silver.
So think about that. Really interesting.
Look, he's the stacking attorney. Hero Bullion Gold Buffalo unveiling. Should we rate an attorney, guys? I mean, he's a bigger channel, but he's only got 17 people watching. Should we crab rate an attorney? Or will he take me to court? 18 watching. What do you guys think? Is it a good move or a bad move to crab raid a attorney? And guys, we've got Cargo Bob. We've got Cargo Bob here in the room. Let's go to him. Let's check in on him.
Some guy on the internet just gave me crabs.
And you know what? This guy right here, Cargo Bob, he just donated 2 ounces of silver going into the Mega Ga. Count it down. You have 3 seconds to tell us to drop it. Count it down.
3, 2, 1.
And by the way, Yankee Stacking, one of those rounds he gifted was a Yankee Stacking. Okay, we're going to rate him. This could be dangerous. We're going to rate him. Guys, remember, raids are good things. They're blessings, not curses. So I'm going to ask you guys to smash the like button when you get there and drop crabs in chat. Okay, let's save it. Okay, we're set up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be live again at what time today? 5:30, I don't know. Later this afternoon, I'll be live. It depends how the market goes today. Maybe the COMEX market after hours open, or maybe again the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Whatever it is, we're going to be there doing it together. I will schedule one for 5:30, then I might change it later on, okay? So I'm going to say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Thank you for all the donations today. Thank you, and welcome to all the new members. The next War Room is going to be tomorrow evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go crab raid a stacking attorney. Let's do it.
I am never going to financially recover from this.